all for being here today. She would have loved seeing this. All of your faces. I was gonna write something down, but I just couldn't think how you can wrap everything up in 5 minutes. How do I share everything that Hali shared? How do I speak everything that she spoke into my life into 5 minutes? Hali was hysterical, and she was amazing. And I remember coming home one day, and she was rearranging my furniture. And I said, what you doing, bestie? She's like, well, you know, I just thought it would look better like this. And then if you can pick this up and then move this, like, see how it just looks, it flows. See how it flows? I was like, well, it's good to see you. And you're right, it does look better. Hali did that with my life. She came in and rearranged it. So many times as we suffered together, and yes, she hung up with me and said, I'm going to call Maggie as she was shaving her head. Poor Anella. Mom, what are you doing? You're in the background. Mom, why are you shaving your hair off? But as we suffered together, as she suffered, and I walked with it, as I suffered, and then back and forth, it's like we were taking turns. On this last surgery, we were in separate places and comparing hospital gowns. And yes, hers was prettier than mine. But through it all, she never wavered, not once. She would tell me how mad she was, but that she knew and believed and trusted the God in whom we serve. And many of you may have seen the video that I posted on my Facebook page from the testimony that she spoke at Women's Aglow. And I put that excerpt together, and of course, you know, Pastor Green just thought he'd steal it and steal the thunder there. But yes, in Daniel, and that story, that was a very big story for Hali. And the song we're going to close with, she wrote, and part of it is talking about that, about the men in the fire. And one of the things we always spoke into each other as things were hard or we got weak, or it was usually me. She was always strong. I was the weak one, crying and crying, and she'd throw my Oreos away and tell me quit bingeing, and you know, the things that Hali does. But she would tell me and remind me, and I would remind her that no matter what, we know that the God that we serve is good, no matter what. It doesn't matter what I see, it doesn't matter what I feel, it doesn't matter what circumstances are around me. We know that God is good. That he works all things for the good of those who love him, even if it doesn't look good. It may not look good to some of us. This doesn't really look good to me. I'm glad she's not suffering. I'm glad that she's good. She's having a great time, kind of jealous. But I know she would say, oh, Hali, pick up your sword. Pick up your sword, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's get this fight. Let's finish this race. Let's do this. You got this. And we know where she is, and that God is good, and he is faithful to each of his promises. Thank you all so much for being here, for loving her, for letting her pour into your life. Please don't forget what she's spoken. Don't forget her testimony. Please. Thank you.